Hi, I'm Forrest Popkin, registered architect and senior project manager with Zavos Architecture and Design in Frederick, Maryland. And we're here to talk about the pros and cons of a design-build relationship as it relates to an architect working with the GC. The AIA has been working with these contracts with design-bid-build relationship for a long time because it has its benefits. One of them being you have control of the budget, and you have control of who's doing what, and everyone stays in their specific role. And usually the architect and the GC are at this administrative relationship, and they have this distance between them. So the design-build relationship sort of turns that on its head. So where you get the benefit of having good cost control on design-bid-build, the problem is if an architect's drawings are full of errors and omissions, or there's unforeseen conditions, these things can just as easily put a project at a standstill. And so what a design-build relationship can do is, if you're willing as an owner to take the risk that you don't know the specifics of the pricing up front, you have this relationship between a good constructor and a good designer working as one team up front, and they usually can save time on a project. And the benefit of that is that it turns the skepticism of working with a GC and that an architect might otherwise have, and say, no, this is a good relationship to have. We can work together to kind of get to the bottom of certain details that an architect might not otherwise look at until he gets an RFI later in the project, which is a huge benefit to the owner in the long run. So you end up using it for an owner who may not have a lot of expertise about construction, or the project just, maybe they do have a lot of expertise, but this particular project might have a lot of difficulty, a lot of complexity involved. And as a result, you're going to have a better relationship as a design team having that happen as a design-build relationship. So, a concluding thought is that the CSI Institute, they have this adage about how you have all these different parties involved: architects, owners, engineers, and GCs. And really, at the end of the day, there's a lot of acrimonious relationships that end up coming out of construction. And the reality is, if you find the right team with the right chemistry, and you get a good workflow, and everyone knows that it's for the good of the project, design build actually can be much better than design bid build as a result. And so it really depends on the project, but I've had quite a few design build projects in my time that have gone exceedingly well, and I've had some that don't go so well. So next time you're considering a certain project type and delivery method, it's good to keep both of those things in mind.